What it do, cool cats? It's your boy Knox Black, chilling with the top back, here to welcome you back to another episode of Black's Magic Arena. Now, before we go ahead and get into today's video, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank 3 new subscribers that I was able to meet over the weekend. So Firewater, Blob Zombie, and Wiz Confidential. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. It absolutely means the world to me. It was very nice to meet you guys, and I hope that you find some value and some entertainment in the content. But outside of that, let's go ahead and get into the deck list that we have for you today. So, if you guys are new around here, let me go ahead and explain what our format is. It's called the Black Magic Gauntlet. So every week we take 5 decks and we play them out Monday through Friday. Each deck has its own day and they all play the same number of games. At the end of the week, we have a scoring system and a spreadsheet that we use in order to tally everything up. And the top performer of that week will be labeled our King of the Week, which is important because this is the deck that we take on Twitch on Sundays, and we stream and see just how far up the ladder we can climb with it. This is done to see if the deck just had a hot streak for the week or if it's actually something that's viable. And the 2 bottom performing decks will be eliminated and replaced with new decks the following week. Also, if a deck places 3rd 2 weeks in a row, it will also be eliminated and it will be replaced with a brand new deck the following week. So this is just to create some storylines, to create some tension. Maybe you find a favorite deck, maybe you have a least favorite deck that you can't wait to see get off the channel, right? But it's all done to make storylines and to make everything a little bit more interesting, so it feels like more than just random decks. But also, this helps me when it comes to deck building because, you know, I don't have every card. So today we've got an Izzet list for you, and if you watched 2 weeks ago, you'll remember that we played an Izzet deck, Izzet Lessons, that it was very, what's the word that I'm looking for? It was very close to what is actually being played in the meta right now as far as the Izzet Lessons, where it relies on cards like the Monument to Endurance and the Artist Talent in order to have a win con, and you're just basically trying to, you know, play a lot of spells and burn your opponent out. We played that on the channel and it was quite possibly the worst performer of the week. And so I wanted to bring it back again, and this time I wanted to give it a couple of extra win conditions because I felt like the reason why we lost those games is because we never saw the Artist Talent until the 4th game, right? And then when we finally saw it, we were actually able to win games. But some games it just doesn't happen. It's just based on the way that you draw, you just won't see it, right? So I wanted to add more ways, or at least another way for this deck to be able to actually win and not be so reliant on just, you know, one kind of glass cannon strategy. If you blow up one piece of it, it's kind of over with. And so the new card that we added to the list this week is the Legend of Kuruk. Now, the thing that makes this card interesting is, for one, it feels like it's a must-answer card for the opponent. Like, when we've played this deck, when opponents see this, they do not want to allow it to flip over to the other side, the Avatar Kuruk. So let's see what this card says. It's an enchantment saga for 4 mana, 2 neutral, 2 blue. And on the first 2 chapters, you scry 2 cards, which allows you to look at the top 2 cards of your deck, and then if you want them, you leave them on top, or if you don't, you can put them on the bottom of the library, however you want to do it, and then it allows us to draw a card. This is important because, for one, obviously you know how much I love to draw cards. It's just very important to Magic to me in this current meta that we're in. But it also allows you to have some deck manipulation and find the pieces that you need in the moment. And then when it reaches chapter 3, it exiles itself and returns as the Avatar Kuruk. Now, this is the interesting side and where we get into a win con, an additional win con, right? Because Avatar Kuruk is a 4/3 legendary avatar creature, and it says, whenever you cast a spell, you create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token with this creature can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. So every time we play a spell, which, I mean, this deck is trying to do in spades, right? That's one of the reasons why you like the cost reduction off cards like Grand and the Artist Talent, is because it just helps you play more spells and draw cards and discard cards and do things of that nature. Well, every time we play a spell, when Avatar Kuruk is on the battlefield, it's gonna allow us to make 1/1 creatures. Now, if you look at the bottom effect, it says exhaust, which exhaust means you get to use this ability on this card only once, right? You're exhausting this ability. Water Bend 20. you take an extra turn after this one. This can be extremely powerful because for water being, it allows you to tap creatures and artifacts as well. So we can tap our Monument to Endurances, as well as all of the 1/1 creatures that we are generating off of Avatar Kuruk. And if we can get this and get it to give us an extra turn, essentially we're going to be able to end games unless opponents have gone super wide with super big creatures like, you know, Ouroboros strategies and stuff like that. We're going to be able to pretty much beat them down and win the game with an effect like this. But on top of that, we also have another secret win con, which is the Secret of Bloodbending. This card only requires you to water bend 10 in order to use its secondary effect. But if you use it for just the 4 mana, it allows you to control your opponent's next combat phase, which sometimes allows us to use it defensively. But what we're really trying to do with this card is we want to be able to pay the 10 water bending costs to take control of our opponent's entire turn. Now we can force them to play out their cards suboptimally. We can make them, you know, force them into bad trades or bad attacks, you know, things of that nature, to give us the opportunity to go ahead and push that damage for the rest of the game, which is why I only play two of them in this deck, because it's not something that you want to see early and often. This is a finisher, right? Especially in a deck like this is a finisher. The rest of the deck is really just, you know, the Izzet Lessons that we know and love. You know, we playing the Iroh's Demonstration, we playing the Combustion Technique, and the Monument and, you know, Artist Talent combination is still online here. That still can be one of our main win conditions, but you know, this is something that can allow us to just have a little bit more juice in those games and not feel like we're stuck and confined to being able to stick this one combo on the battlefield. But outside of that, if you guys have been enjoying the content, I'm so glad that I've been able to make videos and stuff like this for you guys. So just let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see. If you want to see certain cards or certain decks, you know, if I think that something's interesting enough, I will definitely do whatever I can to build it. I am a budget player, so I don't have access to every single card, but we're working our way there. Outside of that, can't wait to go ahead and get into these games, so I will see you guys there. All right, so today we are visiting the land of New Izzet. We have come back with the Lessons deck, but we've added a couple of new cards in here to try to give this deck a little bit more explosive power and some more ability to finish. So looking at our first hand, we're going first. We have pretty much every card we need, so of course we're keeping this. We're gonna play the Fabled Passage, go ahead and get us a red land. Make sure that I don't click and get us anything but a red land. Okay, thank you. Wonderful. Outside of that, man, hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and was able to play a whole lot of Magic and get some good games in. But now I'm gonna play out this Artist Talent. Our opponent looks like they're on Orzhov right now. Not entirely sure if it's life gain or raise the pass or what we're doing here, but we shall soon see. Seam Rip, taking what? The Artist Talent, I'm guessing. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Well, that's fine. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to add the extra cards, though. The Legend of Kuruk and the Bloodbending, because if opponents take this card early, it seems like it's almost impossible for you to be able to win. So we're gonna go ahead and play out this Monument anyway. And then next turn, we can go ahead and play out the Legend of Kuruk and see if they can deal with that. Also, still not entirely sure, are we playing like an Orzhov control list? Is that what's happening here? Let's go ahead and get Kuruk going. And put that to the bottom. I guess I might keep that Boomerang Basics to maybe return something like a Monument and draw us another card. But we'll just have to see. Opponent is still not doing much. I actually probably want both of these Artist Talents, to be honest, because if they have another Seam Rip or a way to deal with one, this puts a lot of pressure on them. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and keep both of these on top, and I'm gonna play out this first one and say if they can deal with it, they can deal with it. Do I have any instant speed? I do, but they don't play creatures, so All right, we passed to their turn. What are you doing? I'm just not entirely sure what I should be preparing for here, to be honest. So now we've got this online. So I think I'm gonna return this monument. Maybe play it again because right now we're just not doing anything. And we also need another blue mana to play the bloodbending. So yeah, let's do this. Put some of these lessons in the graveyard, even though they've got the ghost vacuum, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but we need... Do we need treasure here? Or do we need more cards? I think we need more cards, to be honest. Yeah, they're going to be taking us off of that, so our accumulate wisdom is probably not going to be great in this matchup. Probably not going to be very great. Nor is our grand. Poor grand. Poor grand. And I'm also guessing that Kuruk is, yeah, dead. That's kind of what I figured here. That's kind of what I figured. So it looks like we are playing some Orzhov control there. They're going to try to remove all of our, remove all of the resources from our deck. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, I suppose. And I guess we might as well play our grand anyway. Right? Yeah, it doesn't look like these removal spells are going to be able to find much of a home. I mean, maybe if they try to animate that Soulstone Sanctuary, but they don't play counters though. So at the same time, if I could find a way to get to the bloodbending, I could probably run them out of resources and go about the process of starting to win this game. So let's go ahead and play this. Get rid of eye rolls. Quench. We're going to create the treasure token. We're going to play another artist talent. Get rid of that. Draw a card. Draw another card. Yeah, let's draw another card. Okay. So they're probably gonna want to hit something else with the end at some point, yeah? Getting rid of Grand. What y'all got against the elderly, man? What's y'all problem? Okay. Nothing I can do with that just yet, but alright. Trying to drain me out and gain some life. I think we're going to be a little faster than that, if that's the plan. Okay. There's a real argument I should have used that last turn anyway, just to start a chain. The problem here is I need more instant speed, right? Bloodbending doesn't do anything right this second. So let's go ahead and pass the turn. And then if they try to reanimate that that creature land again, I think I'm just gonna hit it with the firebending lesson. Kick off a chain, maybe try to draw some more instant speed. Oh, they're passing now. Maybe they realize all of this land draw is just amazing, is it not? Absolutely amazing, is it not? You get it? Is it? So also, yeah, we are never going to have any lessons to turn on our accumulate wisdom, assuming we ever draw it before we're just dead in this matchup, right? I'm just not sure, like looking at the graveyard, I'm not sure how the opponent's trying to win yet. I know they're taking a lot of stuff out. Here we go. Just nothing but lands. Can we get a shuffle, please? Can we get a doggone shuffle? This is ridiculous at this point. Can we just get a shuffle, please? And act like there are some doggone cards in this deck, please. Could we do that? Could you do that for me? Would you kindly? Sure. If it tickles your fancy. More land. More pass. This is just so much fun, isn't it? Isn't it so much fun? This is just the greatest staring contest. I honestly, part of me is like, do I just play the bloodbending anyway, right? Just to get something going. We need something going. This is insane, the amount of land that we are drawing right now. But I guess they gave us a target for that, right? Well, you'll not be getting that. Thank you for a target. Jeez Louise. Draw and just more land. Just more land. This is ridiculous. Like our last 4 or 5 draws has been like, wait a minute. Wasn't he supposed to take all of our Kuruks? I'm so confused. I've got instance now. He'll probably take the Kuruk, right? That's fine. You know what? There's an argument that I should have done the counter spell. He's still got that vacuum open though. I'll take treasure. Oh, they went with the bloodbending. You don't want to see that card, huh? I guess that does make some semblance of sense, to be fair. They went for it. That's when I play the accumulate wisdom. And right now, I mean, we do need more instant speed magic in this. Yeah, this land can go. I'll take another Kuruk. Nope, we're good. We're good here. Perfect. I'm not sure. Ketramose. You know, I can do this twice, can't I? Nope. We're good. They'll pay the 2. They'll think I messed up. I'll counter it again. We will not allow you to do that. We will just not allow you to do that. And I have another one of those. Now let's go ahead and play Kuruk. Kuruk is on fire. I'll get rid of that. Let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. Get rid of all of this extra land. There's our blood bending. I think we have enough treasure so we can start going after life total now. We can start going after life total. And we've got another accumulate wisdom. Yeah, we might be doing the thing, y'all. We just might be doing the thing, y'all. We got plenty of mana. Next turn, I think I've got the blood bin, the full blood bin. We sit back. I think we're in control of this one. They've got to remove a lot of stuff. All we got to do is 6 damage this turn with the monument, 6 next turn. They don't have enough time. Especially not if that's the plan. They just don't have enough time. There is no time. There is no time. Yeah, if they can't answer anything, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Yep, there it is. Well, this is the exact reason why I wanted to give this deck more options, because you can't just focus on the one game plan of getting rid of the Artist Talent and the Monument to Endurance. This deck is capable of winning in other ways, so that was excellent. Let's move on to the next game. All right, we're going up against, not saying that, you almost got me, didn't you? You almost got me. All right, so our opponent's going first. The thing is, a 3rd land drop makes this hand pretty good. If we don't get the 3rd land drop, we're gonna be in a lot of pain. And so this might be one of those content keeps, but I think we're gonna do it just to see what it looks like. If our opponent is some type of fast aggro, we might just be done for. Okay. Plains and pass. I like plains and pass. Are we playing against control? Well, let's go ahead and test the waters. That's what it looks like. That's okay. Let it hit the. They figure what? They want to counter the monument that I can't currently play, or they just want to destroy it. That also makes sense. No 3rd land would be so tragic. Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. Please don't do me like this. Not like this. Like this. Kaito, you say? Unfortunately, Magic is going to do me like this. Let's put a loyalty counter up to 1 target creature you control can't be blocked. Draw a card. I guess let's just kill it. I don't remember how many lands that we have in this deck, but I'm sure it's enough to have a 3rd one by now. Right. Yeah. We might just get a little too far behind in this one. That 3rd land drop might have legitimately just doomed us. We will try, though. Let's go ahead and play the monument. See if it gets countered. It probably will. If we can get another untapped land this turn, we can play an Artist Talent and have a protection for it. The opponent is not exactly beating us down yet, right? We do still have 20. What is that? Feldon's Cannon? Shuffle your graveyard into your library. Okay. There's a Grand. Get a Grand to the hand. almost want to explore, but if they have a destroy spell, then this just does nothing. Yeah. Let's go ahead and hold. Let's go ahead and hold. We can try this maybe next turn if we don't draw the 4th land. I will counter that. I will counter that. You will not have that. You will not get that value. Sear.
You go low.
Okay. Now they've got a 1/2. I think at this point we've got to try to get this land. We got to try to get this land. Thank you. And now let's try to stick another monument. See if we can draw another counter. Yeah, draw another counter. So next turn, if they don't have another one, right? If they don't have another one, we play Legend of Kuruk. This, okay, demo field. Land, and then what? Ugin, you say. Ugin, you say. Well, things just got extremely tough, didn't they? Things just got very, very tough. I don't really want to return it, but do I play Kuruk now just to get it going? Or do I play this hoping to dig? Yeah, let's go for Kuruk. They've already gotten rid of 2 monuments, right? No, and no. Yeah, they've already gotten rid of 2 monuments. So I don't really think we can play for that game plan anymore. That's not going to be good for us, is it? That's not going to be good for the Izzet player, is it? White or a sight. How lovely. How unbelievably lovely. It's like I could return Ugin, right? Keep them from doing that. If I do it after Artist Talent, that means I can cycle a card to target creature. Okay, let's do this. Is that a counter spell? Okay. If it is, I would hope I would get another Boomerang Basics right now. Put the combustion technique into the graveyard. Yep. Just to keep you off of that. Target creature. Sure. Go ahead and kill that. I mean, I suppose it's not finished yet, right, guys? We're still in it? Guys? Guys?
I've got friends everywhere.
Okay, now that, okay, attack with the Anchorage. Now he's going to save Ugin to exile whatever win con I'm able to put on the battlefield.
All part of my
Very Very interesting. So I can't play the Legend of Kuruk here just to get it killed. So I think we killed their 2/1. And then we accumulate some wisdom. At this point, that's what it's gotta be. I don't really think we have much of a chance to win this one, but I've been wrong before. Okay. I have been wrong before. Okay, so Temple of Enlightenment. Yeah, this thing also just making all the 2/1s in the world. It's not really helping our case either. And just also the fact that it just took us forever to draw the lands that we needed. It just took way too long. Okay. Okay, now what? Now what? Alright. Accumulate wisdom. You have a counter spell for it now? But of course they have a counter spell, you silly boy. So, I'm just gonna do this main phase. Get me some cards. Let me at least get this back for a turn. No and no. And still got a land. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. It's not looking good. It's really not looking good. Simply just not looking good. I guess I'll hold this for now. I think they've got way too much land for that to matter in terms of me being able to counter Ugin. So do I just force them to play the Ugin out and then that's their whole turn? I don't know. We pass. I'll honestly probably stand in this game way longer than I should, but we do what we can. You know? You know? Okay. Unblockable. Unblockable ninja. Unblockable ninja. About to hit us with a little. I could try to kill this anchorage. Do you have yet another counterspell? Yet another counterspell component? They have a consult the star charts, which they're going to use to find another counterspell. Opponent. Better known as the op. At this point, I'm not even entirely sure what I'm supposed to try to draw here. Okay, able to get rid of that, which is nice. Bought us a little extra time. I'm not sure it's ultimately going to mean much. I did get rid of a land. And so now, wait a minute. They would not have enough land to be able to play Ugin through a counter, right? Can this reveal card? Thank you. Move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So unless they draw an untapped land, which would be absolutely devastating to my game plan, when they try to play Ugin, we can counter it. If they have a counter, they might let this go through thinking they can play the Ugin to counter it, right? So, do I keep that? Not entirely sure. I don't think so, though. Now, Ugin will probably still, because I think it's when it casts, right? Yeah. So it'll still be able to get rid of the Kuruk, but it won't be able to hit the battlefield. And I think that's a W I just have to take right now. Also, this is a 4-3. Didn't see that, but that's great. So no untapped land. He's drawing another one, but it's not an untapped land, right? It's not an untapped land. It's a get loss. It's not an untapped land. Ugin, yes, he'll get rid of the Kuruk. Wait, did I miscount? Or is there a reason why? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is Ugin not a 7-cost card? Did I miss something? Apparently, it's a 7-cost card. I only see 6. Oh wait, this counts as a land, doesn't it? Yep, completely forgot about that, didn't I? Completely forgot that this white aura site counts as a land. That hurts. That just hurts. Is what that does. My little quencher didn't quite have enough to do it, did they? Get rid of that, or try to at least. Try to get rid of that. Would you look at that? This deck was just able to answer everything efficiently. Like, if you're gonna run into something that's able to answer everything that you're doing when you have 2 different game plans, like, hey, more power to you, right? More power to you. But they were just able to answer literally everything that we did perfectly. They had all the right interaction at the right times, and you know, you'll have that sometimes. Spirit Quarter Revival. Now they've got an entirely. Wait, what does that also do? What is it? You have no maximum hand size. The rest of the game, they've got 37 cards left. Yeah. This buys me a turn, but for what? For what? And that's if they don't counter it, right? I think we'll go ahead and call this one and move on to the next one. We tried, but this opponent was able to effectively answer everything that we did, and when that happens, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. So move on to the next one. Now, I've been seeing this trend amongst all of the different creators that I've been watching, right? Where, like, as soon as you put together a deck, it seems like Magic just wants to put you up against all of the things that it thinks your deck should be playing against. And they're all the things that are meant to hold you. Case in point, I cannot tell you the last time I've seen Ugin on a ladder. I don't know that I've seen Ugin on a ladder. I've seen him in videos. I've seen him a lot of different places. I don't know that I've seen him in a video. But as soon as he is the perfect card to beat what I do, I'm gonna see him. And I just gotta deal with that. This hand, I'm not trusting two landers anymore. So unfortunately, we just gotta go to 5 because it at this point it's just getting a bit ridiculous. We'll put back the boomerang basics and the combustion technique apparently. They got a one mana play. Hinterland, so we playing some life game. Okay. So we're already starting behind the 8 ball in this one because the land system hates me. But maybe we can still get something done in this game. Who knows? Who knows? Not giving up yet. I'm not giving up yet. Close, mind you. Very close. But I'm not giving up just yet. So now let's see. What are we doing? Now they've got access to their red. And what's going on? War Leader's Call. A strategy I am quite familiar with. I would say. Quite familiar with. So it's definitely got to be blue here, right? And I'm also thinking I've got to wait to counter that next thing. This can set off a chain, which can hopefully get me into my 4th land drop to play the Kuruk. And I think I'm going to get rid of maybe Grand. You know, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it in case that's the only card they want to try to play this turn. They'll pay the 2 fine, but at least I get to do this and try to get that 4th land drop that we desperately need. I've also got a removal now, so that's good. Okay, that works for me. That does work for me. If nothing else, we can shoot that thing. What does he do on board? Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. So if he plays like a Voice of Victory or Animal Call, I'm not gonna like that much at all, am I? So let's get Grand down. Unfortunately, I might have to loot away either a Monument or a Legend of Kuruk. I'm gonna go Legend of Kuruk for right now because we have the combo online. At least we can play this next turn and loot away the Grand. I just don't understand why it's so hard for me to find land drops. Maybe this deck needs an extra land in it, I guess. But it's not looking the greatest, to be honest. It's not looking the greatest. Halia. All the life gain and the pings. And yep, I kind of figured something like that was coming, didn't I? So I need to play this Monument for 2 blue. No blocks. I need to play this Monument for 2 blue to try to find a kill spell for this headline, right? A 1 mana kill spell. Now, oh, okay. They're just gonna sacrifice to kill my Grand. Weirdly, I think I'm fine with that, actually. And I still cannot find a 4th land. This is why I'm glad I got rid of the Kuruk earlier. Still cannot find. You'll never find Bum, 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 bum. A fourth dang land drop. But they will find 2 stadium headliners though, you know, before you find the 4th land. So that's amazing. That is indeed amazing. And what do we got? And then the 4th land we get is tapped. All right. Well, it would appear that the Black Magic Gauntlet just doesn't want any sort of meta deck, because no matter how I change, I promise you guys, I test these decks. I don't just play them and put them on the channel. And when I played this deck off camera, it looked amazing. I mean, we got so many good wins with this thing. Soon as I hit the record button, now all of a sudden, can't do a thing. We're just completely outclassed, and that's gonna do it. Okay, all right, we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna move on. Because lack of land drops will be the death of us, you know? The absolute death of us. Last game. So now I am genuinely inclined to just not play meta decks anymore, because it does not matter what they look like off camera. On camera, they will fail every single time. However, this is probably the best hand we've gotten today. I wish we could have gotten it going first, but you can't have everything, right? No 1 mana play, so I think I'm playing that Fabled Passage first. Just to get it out of the way, and in case we just don't draw our 4th land again. Right? Going up against Jayhawk. Let's see if this thing can at least break even. We won the first match, lost the next 2 horrendously, and now we're here to see if we can go even against the Optimistic Scavenger. Well, now that changes things, doesn't it? Now we're actually going to play that first, because now we have 4 lands and the Fabled Passage is going to come in untapped. Fear of Surveillance. I cannot tell you the last time I've seen this card. I just don't know. The thing is, if I don't kill the Scavenger now, I may not get a chance to. And it's going to be the thing that grows them big enough to beat us. So let's actually do this now. Yeah, let's do it now. Kill it, get it out of here. Next turn we can play the Artist Talent or the Monument. We play the Monument because turn 4 we can double spell with our current hand. I mean, I guess we could. Well, that's not a non-creature. So yeah, this turn we play Monument. Next turn we can double spell or play Kuruk, depending on what the board looks like. Or we can also just play like Artist Talent Grand to give us a blocker, and now it's gone. And now it's gone because, once again, a card I have never seen before is here to absolutely ruin my day. Card I've never seen before is here to ruin my day, people. They've got 2 cards left. So now I'm like, that's only 4 damage, right? Now I think I'm like, get Kuruk on the battlefield. Next turn, Talent Grand. We could use this, but I guess it doesn't matter what order because we can't play it now anyway. Yeah, so we can use this, and this doesn't exile, right? Because I was gonna say we could exile that Enduring Innocence so it doesn't come back, and there's another one. How lovely. How lovely of you to join us. Okay, get another. Now wait a minute. that actually does something here. And this gives me a triple spell. Make sure we got plenty of red. We do. So I'm gonna get another blue actually because we still need that. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna play Artist Talent. Then we're gonna play Iroh's Demonstration to kill both of those Enduring Innocence. We're gonna get rid of Grand, draw a card, boom, boom, boom. They get to come back, sure. But while that's on the stack, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that as well. Loot this land. And now we may actually have a chance to stabilize. We may actually have a chance. Also, we may not. But I like our chances now a lot better than I did before. So we've got enough to play this. Looting away the canal. Draw a card. We've got counter magic. We can play this. Go and get another blue. And we pass the turn. Now we've got counter magic if they try to play something ridiculous, or we can go digging and get a lot more cards, which we need. Split up, you say. Fine, let it happen. Okay, now we go. Loot the counter. Absolutely drawing a card. Because I just knew they wanted to give me all the land in the world. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna return this. Okay. Loot away land. Draw another card because my goodness, where are all of our cards? Is that an instant? It is an instant. So non-creature spells cost 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and level this up to make that cost 1, make everything cost 1, and then on their turn, we're gonna start draining them out. They'll probably want to try to use that to come for the Artist Talent, but we're going to at least get something off of it, right? That's fine, but we won't go without a fight. Loot away these lands, please. And we also got another one, so that's great. Please, where are all my other cards? Thank you. Where are they? My other cards, please, people. Okay. Couple of card draws. Our opponent is not hurting in the card draw department. I can say that for sure. So we go ahead and we play this. We do this. We pass the turn. So now definitely need to get some good cards, man. Do I start draining? I think I have to. Okay, Grand as well. Draw. And now we do that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love it when a plan comes together, don't you? Boom. Okay, and now they've spent all their mana for an effect that is not going to happen. Okay. Do we have enough of that? We do have enough of that. So I could make them play terribly. Or we could just get Kuruk going this turn. Yep, I like that. Lose 3. Boom. Did we actually stabilize? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold the phone, people. We may have actually stabilized. Hold the phone. It's not over yet, okay? I actually think I'm okay with that. Because they're not playing the whole thing. Yeah, they're getting a couple of card draws, but I can counter the next thing they play. And this game is not really about, it's about me just trying to drain them. So yeah, the next thing they try to do to get rid of one of these monuments or one of these artist talents is what we need to go for. Exactly. Exactly. I'll get rid of the bloodbending because we don't need it. Drain them out. And that's going to be game, people. That's going to be game. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this Izzet list did perform better than the last one that we had on the channel, and I guess there is something to that. Went 2-2, didn't necessarily face any meta decks, and definitely didn't win 3 in a row. But outside of that, let's go ahead and tally this thing up and see what it looks like on our spreadsheet. So I'll see you guys there. All right, so taking a look at the spreadsheet this week, if you guys noticed, I made a slight change. I've put question marks next to the deck names because I kind of wanted to be a little bit of a secret, like what days we're playing the deck, because this is typically the order in which we're going to play the decks. And you know, if we have a new deck that hasn't been on the channel before, this is just a way to give it a little bit more mystery, right? But outside of that, let's take a look at New Izzet. New Izzet, the great land of New Izzet, had 2 wins and 2 losses, no bonus points, a win rate of 0.5, and a total points of 2. And this one definitely performed a lot better. I still think there's an element of we're just not seeing the things that any deck needs to win games, right? Like when you only draw 2 or 3 lands in a game that lasts, you know, 8 turns or more, like you're just not going to typically win those games very often. So I don't know if I want to blame that so much on this deck or just on the randomness of the algorithm of how Magic determines games and whatnot. But outside of that, if you guys stayed this long into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a like and a subscription. It really does help out the health of the channel and helps me to continue to be able to bring content like this to you guys if you do enjoy it. So outside of that, I will see you guys tomorrow in the arena. We'll have a new deck up to show you guys, and maybe it'll be something we've already seen before. But thank you for joining me in Black's Magic Arena. Peace.